You see, what you think leads to what you do, and what you do over and over becomes a habit, and your habits ultimately are your destiny. Now, these videos aren't meant to convince you that I'm smart. These videos are meant to convince you that I'm wise enough to listen and observe the greatest achievers in the world, which I've done for more than 27 years. I just like to sit at the feet of giants and ask them what works. You've seen the books, I've written 5 books. I've relentlessly pursued ideas that can help me achieve my goals, and I want to share one of them with you. And that is that your ideas, they're your software. They are the things that are going to drive you wherever you're going to go. Now, most people have not reflected on their ideas. You want to have a good think about your ideas, and if you're not sure what they are, this second bit is really interesting. Just look at your actions. Have a look at over the last month where you spent your time and where you spent your money, and then ask yourself why. I'll go on that your actions, they basically build habits. And habits are those things that now you start to do unconsciously because that becomes who you are. You see, what you think leads to what you do, and what you do over and over becomes a habit, and your habits ultimately are your destiny. And so when you look in your business, if you're working with your people in your business, you actually need to work here. It's easy to try and work here and tell someone what to do, but you need to work down here and ask them, why do they do this? What do they think? How do they feel? This is actually hard work down here, because you're questioning people. What moves you? What gives you energy? What are the things, the ideas from your parents or where you grew up that actually resonate with you? It's actually hard work, because it means you need to care about somebody enough to really get to know them. But when you do get to know them, you'll start to understand their actions. You'll start to understand why they do what they do. And if you really care about them and want to help them be more effective, that's the point at which you can actually start to say to them, well, look, it appears that you believe this and that's why you do that, but that doesn't seem to be getting you to where you want to get to. So maybe you want to think about why you think that. And go and read, go and watch YouTube, meet some people who've got better ideas, and see if you maybe can change your ideas a little bit. If you start impacting at the level of ideas, it will dramatically change the trajectory of a person, and it will make them much more effective and generally much happier. So most people are focused here around actions. They're not actually thinking about the long-term impact of those actions. And when I'm talking to you as a private business owner, we own a private business, I'm really focused down here because I know ultimately the rhythms and habits of our business, they're going to come from these ideas. Now at Kelly Partners, 2 very core ideas are, we must operate with a complete mindset of wanting the best for others, and we must do what we say we're going to do. Those 2 huge philosophical pillars, they set the whole organization on a particular trajectory. It's very easy to ask somebody when they're doing something, is that going to make anyone else better off? And if so, who? To check that you're moving in the right direction. Over time, if you've got that right, your organization gets the right habits, certainly the habits that you've defined and that you want, and they are the destiny of you as a person, your people, and your organization. So I just recommend this way of thinking. Think about what is the mission, what are the core values of your business, and think very hard about them. And then say to yourself, well, if they really are that, how would we know? What are the actual behaviors that would be the evidence that this mission and these values are actually happening? And then what you want to do in your business is you want to look to see, are these behaviors present? Are they consistently present in the way that every person, top to bottom in the organization, behaves? This here is big. At the end of the day, you are what you do. And if you get that bit right, you check the habits and define here the big key habits in each level of your organization, that'll make a big difference. Once you get that right, your destiny's assured. You're going to end up where you plan to be. I hope that helps. Have a great day. Hi, thanks for watching. If you liked that video, click subscribe below. Have a great day.